You actually panic and like, oh my word, no.
See how fast we were going.
My proposal to you, I take a novice. I will train him and he'll be within 5 seconds of your best lap time around Kyalami.
No chance.
But if he wins, I get to keep that.
Flat out, man.
Don't look so worried, man.
It's all good.
We're in a controlled environment. The idea for you to be on skid pan is to basically get the feeling of losing control of the vehicle and regaining it again.
I didn't take it off the throttle.
Rather calmly, just steer into it and counter steer and come off the throttle a little bit. You actually panic and like, oh my word, no.
Ooh, too much there.
Too much.
Oh. So whatever the car's doing, all you need to do is go the opposite, but not wildly the opposite,
Exactly.
just in equal measures.
And we took out a course. I'll just stop for a moment. You will never find a racing driver doing this. That's out the window. Quickly, quick.
Oh, I was close, I was close.
Almost, now counter. There we go, well. Nice. And this still applies on the racetrack as well.
My confidence level at the moment, I'd say average. I'm not Hamilton by any stretch of the imagination. He doesn't have my looks.
Today we're out here at the High Performance Center. So what we want to do, we want to see your level of fitness, where you're at, and then also fast track you to where we want you to be. And having spent some time with Vusi, he's not the fittest person that we've met to date. He's a little bit more rounder and he's carrying a little bit more load.
I think my fitness for this is moderate. My only concern now is how do I get myself to be the best version of myself ready for this. That's all I'm after.
So how the test is going to work, I'm going to start you really, really light at low intensity. You'll get to a point where it gets to a bit of a threshold when you're working really, really difficult. I want you just to keep pushing, okay?
That bike was really interesting because they put that muzzle thing on. So it's quite uncomfortable, but it tells you an awful lot. So I was watching a lot of my vitals on it. And what came out of it, I think, is that I need to do a bit more endurance work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It's all about reaction time as well, and hence the reaction speed test is very critical, because then we're able to see as to whether Vusi is able to react to what he sees and let his body just automatically go to where he needs to go. Racing drivers are also athletes. When you come into a corner, it's about accelerating, decelerating, turning in, and obviously the G-forces that pull with it, but also hanging on to that car. So I think we've bitten more than I could chew here. Well, Vusi, we are at Kyalami Grand Prix Circuit. Now, Mika Hakkinen knows this racetrack inside out.
Okay.
And I need to get you into that position as soon as possible,
Okay.
within a few days. And that means we're going to run the racetrack.
What?
You ready? We're going to run the racetrack. Come,
What do you
buddy.
mean run?
Okay, Vusi, this is turn 1, and it's a fast sweep to the right, okay?
Okay.
Come on the inside.
It's going to be a tough one.
It's always going to be a tough one. Come out to the top. Nice and easy, apex on the inside, and then just follow through all the way through. You've officially done a lap around Kyalami.
It's a lot of work, eh?
It's a lot of work, eh?
Yeah.
Not easy. But I
Yeah.
think it's time to upgrade and do it in a proper car.
Let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You ready?
Absolutely.
My man. We went into a very standard car. The idea with that is just to get him settled in terms of the direction of the track, learn the circuit itself. Let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
We're starting on the main straight. As we go into turn 1, your turning point would be somewhere like over here. But when you take the bend, you then look for the clipping point, which would be your apex. You need to be nice and smooth in terms of the application of the throttle, as well as turning in on your steering wheel. Wait, and turn. The speed will come. Just get the lines right. But your exit is so bad.
Was it?
Yeah, do braking in a straight line and stop knocking the cones. This corner over here, I must tell you, you've got this pinned down.
Okay.
Solid. Nice. When you get to the top of turn 7, it's a blind rise, it's tricky, so you need to trust yourself and judge the distance. Look and visualize all the way through, around the corner, where you want it, and wherever your eyes are pointing, the car will go there. Turns into the mine shaft, the fastest point of the racetrack. You're doing a great job coming down, but you don't trust yourself.
That's fast.
It's a very fast left-hander. If you keep accelerating, tap your brakes, you panicked.
How'd you know that I panicked?
I'm in the car with you.
See how fast we were going.
So remember the basic principle, slow in, fast out. Slow in, fast out. Careful with that corner, because if you carry too much speed, you end up washing out. It's not PlayStation, because you can't reset.
That last corner, why is it there?
Why is it there?
Yeah.
A corner is a corner. You can carry the speed if you're carrying the right line. Mika's gonna go flat taps here. He's not gonna lift. And that's where we're gonna get you as well.
I'm just thinking, if it feels this fast in this car, what will it feel like in a fast car?
Well, you'll get to know that. It's taking longer than expected. It's been a struggle. He's not in his comfort zone. That's a fact. You know, Vusi is a motor mouth, and I don't think he's actually a racing guy or a motor head as such. We can make it work.